For someone like me who creates custom pieces for my clients, I try to do as much research as I can to have my own gowns mimic those special accents that are applied in haute couture dressmaking. For a more in-depth understanding of what haute couture is, please check out my video aptly titled, "What is haute couture?" I go into great detail on what and who qualifies as haute couture. Typically worn to balls and grand occasions by the wealthy elite, haute couture evening gowns were the ultimate expression of couture house art. They were bold and dramatic and intended to draw attention to the wearer. Designers used the finest fabrics and the most intricate techniques to create them. Best known were French designers Christian Dior, Pierre Balmain, Hubert de Givenchy, Spanish designer Cristobal Balenciaga, and the American-based Charles James. While based on a runway model, a gown could be customized to the needs of a client for a specific event. The new look silhouette emphasized the hourglass figure with its narrow waist. Married women wore strapless gowns. Young unmarried women wore gowns with straps or capped sleeves. Skirts were usually full, though the columniere sheath also grew popular. If you want to elevate your own designs, you may want to consider what makes a gown couture. Price. Couture gowns are more expensive. A simple day dress can range in price from $1,500 and up. $10,000 plus suits and evening and bridal gowns can go from anywhere between $15,000 to $500,000. There are several factors that are taken into account for those prices. Fabric. Couture gowns are often created from exclusive fabric that you will not often see or have access to in your local fabric store. They are often proprietary and created exclusively for the dress by the designer. High-quality fabrics can cost up to $100 a yard. If you want your designs to have couture-like quality, do your research and get samples to ensure that you get the best quality fabric. I currently have a digital download available to assist in this matter. The first is my Specialty Fabrics booklet, which gives you an in-depth understanding of the commonly used fabrics in dressmaking, especially special occasions. I go over the content and the tools required for the best results. I also have a fabric sample sheet that allows you to collect and make reference notes for your samples. Be sure to check out my video on creating a fabric sample book. All great resources to help you be well versed in fabric to elevate your dress designs. These, as always, are available on my website or in my Etsy shop, and those links are in the description. The design. There is no doubt couture dresses have flawless design. Often they fit the wearer like a glove. The cut and fit of each garment is so intentional as to create a walking piece of art. It enhances and simplifies the wearer's silhouette while clearly being crafted at the highest level. Couture designs rely on such basic design principles such as proportion, balance, color, and texture. They conform to the image of the couture house, maintaining the integrity of a design while making adjustments to suit a client. Their figure and personal preferences is a delicate balancing act. When I'm designing my gowns, it is understood that this is a piece made just for them. There is often not a lot of seam allowance, nor is it usually able to be altered, which is why my custom dresses require personal, in-person fittings. Before I continue, I briefly wanted to explain what the difference between a made-to-order dress and a custom dress is. A custom dress is made entirely from scratch with the client's input and measurements. For my process, the client's approval is needed for every step of the project, from the sketch to every detail, and they require a few fittings. A made-to-order dress usually is a previous design that a client would like made for them. So if a client sees a dress on my website and I only have size 12 and they need a smaller or larger size, I will get a few measurements. I will then recreate the dress. However, because there is no in-person fitting, there may be a likelihood that the dress will need to be altered in some way. Made-to-order means I've started making the design after you have paid for it in full. You don't really have a say on alterations to the actual design. Okay, now let's get back to our couture dresses. The craftsmanship. Couture dresses have impeccable craftsmanship. It is the essence of couture. It begins long before the fabric is cut. With the help of a muslin pattern, every design is planned so the motifs, stripes, or plaids are not only matched, but also positioned most attractively for the client's figure. Most of the sewing is done by hand. Thousands of perfectly placed basting stitches are marked or hold the garment in place. Keeping the layers together temporarily so a design can be fitted on the client or dress form, stitched or hand sewn permanently or precisely pressed. The fabric is painstakingly shaped and manipulated in the hands or on the form until the garment is completed. Most modern dressmakers, including myself, apply a lot of these techniques to their designs when working with custom order clients, from sketches, sourcing fabrics, mock-ups, fittings, and hand sewing techniques, with their special personal attributes for beautiful results. If you're an aspiring dressmaker or thinking of starting a similar business, check out my business planner, SewPro, a productivity workbook. It's 62 pages. It includes goal setting, policies and planning, a startup guide, financial tracking, and more. Available on my website or in my Etsy shop. Who is your favorite couture designer? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, make like a lady.